can you say? It's just getting worse all the time, oh yeah. So many crazy things, it just blows your mind.
That a lot of them are actually hyping up the Afro-American population, the people, to go and fight. They're actually getting them all angry by some of those things, and they're even encouraging them to, okay, die for what you believe.
Right.
You know, and I feel sorry for them because they are dying, and they are going to die, and there's more going to die. But what would you say? What I notice is that people are going away from Christianity. What would you say? What do you think is the reason that so many Afro-American people are going away from the churches? Do you think the churches have failed?
Okay, I can only get by me because what I went through.
Right.
I grew up in the church.
Okay.
The African American church, you might say, you know, the hoop, the holler, hey man, Lord, yeah. You know, it was like dramatic, acrobatics. It was, I mean, it really molded my character in a lot of ways. And they were good role models. They really, you know, it was a, you know, I'm a Christian. What can I say? You know? And the people that were around me were good examples. They I think the things that I was taught made me a good person. You said good person.
Yes.
And you know, I didn't go out and steal and robbing all this kind of stuff.
Right.
But I do feel that there are so many people saying so many different things. A lot of people are confused.
Right.
I was confused, even though I went to church all my life. You know, from the time I was aware of myself till I was 18, I missed about this many Sundays.
Okay.
I was in church every Sunday. My parents weren't super religious, you might say, but they were good church Christians.
Okay.
Right? And they had me in church every Sunday, and I got to know Jesus in that way, right? And
what happened today?
But it's today. Okay, of course. Look, everybody's got their right to have their beliefs.
Right.
But I mean, let's look at let's look at the result. Look at how the kids are today.
Yes.
Look at the way the society is. Look the way the people just seem to be lost.
Right.
They have no morals. The moral standard has gone.
Exactly.
The family has degenerated in America.
It's true.
And there's a lot of stuff that's not good. I could say, okay, it's weird, or that, or this, or that. But let's be honest. Look at the fruit of our country. Look at our country. It's totally mixed up. So something must be wrong.
Right.
Because the people on the inside say, hey, this is wrong. Okay, you got your liberalism and, you know, this rights, that rights, and these people this way and that people that way. But everybody's confused.
It's true.
And then the people on the outside of America, when you're American outside of America, it's really weird. Because look at people, oh, I'm American. You're like, oh, I don't want to say I'm American. I'm like, oh, but how can I hide it? How can I hide that I'm American? But the people go, oh, you're American. I'm American. They find out you're American. Oh. So something is wrong.
So America has lost credibility.
It has.
In the whole world.
It has.
Before, when you used to say you're American, everybody would really be excited.
Excited.
Want to know everything about you. Now they run away from you.
Right, exactly.
So do you believe that there's a small chance even that America will gain the respect back of the world if they would repent and get back to the basis of loving God, your neighbors as yourself, the way, you know, do you think that it would actually happen?
Of course. It would change overnight. The whole worldview of America would change drastically.
As people start getting more desperate.
As people, look, okay, like I said, you know, I believe in the Bible. I read the Bible. And there's a verse that says, "The wicked shall be turned into hell, and all the nations that forget God."
Exactly.
What can you say? It's like, look at history.
That's right.
Do we ever learn from history? Do we ever? I mean, just turn the pages back. Okay, his story. Okay,
That's right.
History generally is written by specific people the way they see it. But let's look at the fruit.
That's right.
Let's look at all the nations and all the kingdoms and all the peoples of the world. What happened to their people? What happened to their nation when they dropped a basic godly morality?
That's true. Yeah.
What religion you were, of course, you got the people on this side of the fence, people on that side of the fence. But what I'm trying to say is that when you lose your code of ethics, when you lose a direction, where do you go? A ship without a rudder just goes around and around and around. It has no direction, and you don't get anywhere. We're not getting anywhere. We're not accomplishing really anything of value in a large, about 70% of the time in the world right now. And everybody looks at us as the empire, the power that's bringing death.
That's right.
More than life.
Exactly, yes.
In accordance to the way it was before. Let's say 30, 40, 50 years ago, we were bringing more life and real help.
That's right.
But now, seem like we're just exporting death.
That's right.
And suffering.
That's right. So basically, you are addressing all these things, these different topics in your book, Cures for Racism.
Right.
Do you have something to say to the audience that's basically the culmination of your book and what you would like to accomplish by the message that you're giving out? Is there something specific that you would like to say and that could change someone's life if they read the book? Would you say it would change someone's life?
Like I said, like the book is called Cures for Racism, that particular book. There's a lot of other things that I'm writing on now and that I'd like to come out in the general public very soon.
Right.
But specifically racial issues, I think it would change people's lives. I think it can bring a lot of... Look, I don't see the book changing the whole world of their racial likes or dislikes, but I do seeing it bringing remedies to individuals.
Okay.
On a large scale. If the concepts and the ideas that I bring out in this book, if they'll take, realistically look at some of the remedies and some of the answers and things that I give to problems, I think it can change someone's life drastically and bring a lot of peace, tranquility, mental stability in a person's life when it comes to issues of race.
Okay. And
right.
So it will be coming out this
year?
A little,
not just an aspirin, but a real cure.
Oh, that's good.
In a lot of cases.
That's right. That's what we need. So this year it's going to be coming out. You travel around giving seminars and you speak about racial issues and you give advice to people in the whole world right now.
Right.
So how can people actually get to see more from your writings, your teachings? Do you have a website where people can see or go and communicate with you if they have any questions or if they need any advice?
If you want to know more about the book or my experiences in life and get to know our family, a little more about what we've been doing and what we have to say, some of the things I know will encourage you, just log on to our website, thecaglefamily.com.
Okay.
We're a musical family, and we've been singing together with our family for quite a long time. And we have a lot of experiences. We're on YouTube, and we got a lot of things here and there. But just log into the website, thecaglefamily.com, for the general outlook of my family, and specifically racial issues. I have a website up now. It's called curesforracism.com. Cures for, not the letter for, but for the actual word, curesforracism.com. And you can always get me at Monte Cagle at thecaglefamily.com.
Okay. And if people have questions and they want to contact you personally, do you also have a website, montecagle.com?
Yeah, montecagle.com.
Okay.
Also, you can get a little more specific about me in general.
So, well, this is it. This is, in a nutshell, the books, Cures for Racism. It's hot topics, controversial topics, everything right there in that one book. And more books coming out. Also, if you would like to book Monte Cagle for any seminars, he speaks everywhere, churches, community centers, all over the world, in Africa, Europe, the United States, the Caribbean, South America, anywhere. He will go there. He will talk about the issues. He will answer your questions. So this is it then, Monte Cagle, and I'm Teresita Cagle. Thank you for your time. We wish you all a wonderful 2015. God bless you.
Amen.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
People walking around so sad today. Things are really bad now, what can you say? It's just getting worse all the time, oh yeah. So many crazy things, it just blows your mind. Now let me tell you about it. I got a tip that'll help see you through. Listen to me, brother, here's what you gotta do. Gotta keep on smiling.